You see, I made an observation.
Okay.
Have you noticed that the Nigerian government sees the people as opposition?
Hey!
And maybe that is why they are punishing everybody. In fact, if you are not wearing that cap, you are a suspect.
You don't know.
And this is why, despite their 31 governors and all the political heavyweights in the party, they still don't look comfortable. Everybody looks like opposition to them.
Hell.
And this is not supposed to be the case. But what they fail to understand is before every government comes to power, there is an unsigned agreement between the government and the people, where the government promises to improve the people's lives and the people will support them in return. But whenever this contract is broken, that's when you notice this level of disconnect. And that is what we are noticing in the country today. Because when this particular government we are coming into power, they made some promises, which I have categorized under 5. And we are going to look at how they have performed as regards these promises that they made.
Continue.
Number 1, the promise to improve the standard of living of the average Nigerian. They even said they would change the so-called Yahoo boys into experts to drive industrialization. But after 3 years, ask any of their supporters how this government has improved the life of the average Nigerian, and he will tell you that they increase minimum wage.
What?
When you now say, okay, that is true, you increase minimum wage by 100%. But what was the percentage increase in the cost of living? What was the percentage increase in the cost of fuel, cost of housing, food, medicine, transport, electricity, and other essentials? Then they will tell you that these sufferings we are going through are temporal, which we must endure for the benefit we will achieve later.
Yeah, maybe one.
You now ask them, this temporal pain that has lasted more than 3 years, is it still temporal? Or have you people changed the meaning of temporal in the dictionary?
Different.
This handshake that has passed the able, is it still a handshake?
Hell.
Meanwhile, according to World Bank, the number of Nigerians living in poverty between 2023 and now has moved from 110 million to over 150 million. So over 40 million people has been added to poverty line in 3 years.
Hell.
Is it when the whole country becomes depressed that we know that the pain is no longer temporal?
Okay.
Then they will bring one analogy that will confuse you. They will tell you that context matters. It depends on if you are seeing the glass as half empty or you are seeing it as half full.
Funny people.
What has glass got to do with the suffering? You don't understand.
God have mercy upon
You said, okay, let's leave the standard of living and talk about the second point, which is electricity. Once you mention electricity, the minister for power minister for power that is powerless, we come and tell you that what is happening with the national grid is beyond their control.
Really?
You now ask him, if it is beyond your control, why not step aside so that other people that can control it will come? He will now start sounding like Eric and tell you, no, we don't do that here.
Funny people.
Then the main person who is supposed to provide the electricity will now go to a state on a condolence visit and then tell them, you people don't have light, so I'm leaving in 10 minutes.
Hell.
It's just like a politician promising to fix your village road if you vote for him, only for him to enter power and then tell you he can't visit your village because you people don't have road.
That is good.
But then when you complain, one of their supporters will come to your comment section and tell you to go and buy solar.
Funny people.
You say, okay, no problem, I will buy solar. Let's talk about the third point in the agenda, which is infrastructure. You said you removed subsidies so that we can have more to invest in infrastructure. How is that one going? They will now tell you that they are building coastal road that is leading all of us to Eco Atlantic.
Hell.
You say fantastic. But this coastal road is costing us around 15 trillion naira. Can we review this project to know if it is worth the price? How was the contract awarded? Where was the bidding process? Where is the accountability? They will get upset. And then they will tell you that you are a novice in this field and they are professors in practice. So there are things you are not going to understand.
You don't know.
You said, okay, no problem. Let's talk about the economic stability, and our debt burden. You said we were borrowing too much money before because we were paying subsidy. Now we've removed the subsidy, yet we can't fund our budget. 2024, 2025, and 2026 budgets are still running concurrently. Ministries cannot get their money. We have borrowed more than all our past presidents since 1999 combined. What is going on? They will tell you that it is because they inherited a decayed economy from the previous administration. That is why they are struggling. You now ask them, who was the previous administration? Who ran that government? They will not tell you it is still our people that ran the government. So you are the problem.
Yes.
And you are still the solution.
Yes.
You now said, okay, let's leave economic stability. Let's talk about insecurity. They will tell you, no. The chief of defense staff and the minister of defense with city boy coordinators and the senate president will tell you that it is opposition that is sponsoring the insecurity to make the president look weak.
Look at you.
You now ask them, really? Does it mean that this opposition is stronger than government? Are they richer than government? Because in 3 years, we've made over 15 trillion in defense budget. Yet, the people we are fighting are more sophisticated than our military that is fighting them. Few days ago in Borno, where a brigadier general died, we heard he called for air support but didn't get any because the aircraft were grounded. No approved budget for jet fuel. So what is happening? Who is in charge of procurement? What are they doing with the budget? They will tell you that you are too young and too small to understand our security complexities.
That is not corruption.
In fact, the thing is, they have a lot of English, a lot of press statements, a lot of defense mechanisms. And the only thing that they seem not to have is this solution.
There's nothing to show for it.
You see, I remember in 1983, when the former governor of the old Imo State, Dr. Sam Mbakwe, was running for a second tenure. A reporter asked him, "Sir, why are you not campaigning like other candidates?" Dr. Sam said, "I am running for my second tenure, so I don't need to give anybody one kobo to campaign for me. The roads I built will campaign for me. The drainages and industries will campaign for me. Ada Palm and the steel extraction plant will campaign for me. The Imo airport will campaign for me. The school buildings and the happy school children and their teachers will campaign for me. The happy workers and the pensioners will campaign for me. If these people fail to campaign for me, then I do not deserve to be governor."
You get it?
So the question to the people in power is, let's remove your power of incumbency, right? Let us remove the billboards and the influencers. Can your achievement in the last 3 years campaign for you?
You say?
No, whatever. Can you come back to me?
Nina magi chineke kere ha